as we were moving, the elbows were actually rotating. I didn't comment on it because we are introducing this constraint, this learning tool. So what we're going to do is I'm going to draw a big X on the sticky note, and I'm going to make 2 of these. So I've got my 2 X's. These sticky notes are big. I want them big so you guys can see it, but the smaller this paper is, the more challenging it is, because you're going to be able to see the most minuscule movements. So the smaller the paper is, the easier you're going to be able to catch some of the compensatory movements going from the elbows. We're going to place the X right on the forearm here. Okay? So you guys can probably see that. I'm going to place this one here. So this X, you don't want that moving. So if he pronates or supinates, you're going to see that sticky note move left and right. So this time, your goal is to stare at those X's as you move your wrist and make sure they do not move, and you're going to get a much better training from the wrists, okay? If you found that the fingers were like getting in the way as you go into wrist extension, what you can do is elevate this yoga block so that you got a little bit more of a clearing space, okay? And they won't touch the floor anymore. All right, stare at those 2 X's. You're gonna have to switch back and forth between the left and right. Smash the arms in towards the floor, and let's go into finger extension. Finger extension, create space between the fingers as much as you can. Good, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then adduct the wrists, pinkies towards each other. And then go into extension, pushing the wrists down. Don't let those sticky notes move. And then release the pinkies to go into pure extension. Good. See if you can find the floor with the tips of your middle finger. Good. So that we can get pure extension. All right. Now go into abduction, pulling the pinkies away from each other. All right. Don't let that elbow turn, you guys. And then go into flexion. Continue to stretch out those fingers so that they don't crumple up. And ask for more flexion, okay? Going into pure flexion here. Try and get a lot of that angle this way to get all this stuff working. And then pinkies towards each other again. Okay, let's do that one more. So we're going in and down. And then down, pure down. And then down and out. And then out and up as you stretch the fingers. And then up, pure up. And then up and in. And freeze. 2 in the opposite direction, so we're going back up, and then up and out and down. Stretch out those fingers, you guys, and then down and in and up, and then up, pure up. One more time, up and out and down and in and up, and then find your end range flexion. Good, that's the stuff we just worked on in the modified combat position, and then push it back into neutral and rest. Great, so that is your first learning tool.